Hello. Just want to give this a try for today because I didn't really plan for this. Is supposed to be another day. I need to test my new device. Just have to come up with this topic anyway. Perfect. Is anyone listening to me? Okay. Hello. Hello. I don't know who is joining me. Who just joined me? I hope you're well. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Beauty. Beauty by Angie. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Oh, D-Love, my dear. How are you? God bless you. Thanks for joining me. Wow. Thank you. I didn't really plan for this. So I just said, let me try my new laptop. So I'm just trying to work things around. And I come up with a topic like, so anyway, good evening. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. How is it with you? How is life treating you? Mama D Love, how are my children over there? And Beauty by Angie, how are the children as well? I know we're all family women. So what do you see with the topic? Pleasing, the people pleaser. I used to be part of it too. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, I do live. I do live too. I don't come every other often. I'm still a gradual I'll call it growing YouTubers. I try to do once a week. It should be twice a week, but I'm trying to find my ground. Thank you. We are good. Okay, thank God for that. Thank God. Let's see. Please give the video a thumbs up. I was thinking, after a few minutes, I'll just go off if I don't see anyone, since I did actually put enough notification. I think it's just about 10 minutes ago that I put the notification on. And D Love said she initially said, I know I don't know that you come live until she saw the notification. Yeah. And so D Love, you finally see my face, isn't it? And she said, me too. I used to be people's pleaser, but my eye don't declare. Yeah, my eyes, it's not only my eyes, even my brain is getting My brain is also screaming. I face so many. I will not please myself. I like to try to please people. It's not pleasing people in a way of trying to show off, because there are different areas to, trying to please people. But I'm more of a sympathetic and so I, especially depending on the story or what is happening to that person, I try to want to help out in a way. And now notice that a lot of people take advantage of that. Even some of my siblings will say, they will say it in Yoruba, which the love will understand. Ojo and mark by what meaning they already know you with this, so people will come up with stories. And yeah. And you know what? The thing is that if I'm helping, I don't tend to depend on when you're going to help me. Maybe if you can help me in return. I do my things and go. Because I know if I need help, God will send helper. When I mean God will send helper, in a way you find someone that will be able to help. I don't depend on, because I've actually been of help to one person, to that particular person. I would not be expecting that person to help me in return. I think it's just you will get disappointed, and I don't like depending on people. But yeah, people will disappoint you. It's hard for me to start asking for help as well. Is I find it somehow, but it has to be very, very tight. Some would think you're being proud. It's not like that. Some that knows me to be a snob, they think, oh, it's just intentional. It's just me. Even before I decided I was going to show my face on YouTube thing, it took a while. I just said, okay, I'm going to take it, So, but people pleaser, yeah, some people do please. They try to please people in order to gain, would I say audience, or they tend to want to gain favor. Do me, I do you. Um, Beauty by Angie says, we all have been there to neglecting our own needs just to please others. Yes. Especially when the children are involved. You want to just help. It decreases our self-esteem and puts us in a tighter corner. Exactly. And some people think they're wise by, you know, once they think they already know you like to please or tend to help, they take advantage of that. Hello, Anita. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. Please give the video a thumbs up. She said, hi, everyone. Yeah, I think most thumbs up done. Thank you, Anita. So, any experience from being a people pleaser? Have you experienced someone with that before, or are you yourself? Have you been doing that before? Are you still in it, or you're gradually walking away from that, doing that? I don't always send them a private message. Okay, it's my daughter. Okay, okay, okay. Where's the comment? Yeah. So, like I was saying, the advantages of being a people pleaser, the disadvantages, as in maybe how people see us. Sometimes when being a people pleaser, we get in trouble as well. And some people see you as being trying to show off. Some actually have that thing they're asking you for, but they felt since you're the type that you want to show off, continue to give to us, and they will be the one saving. I'm not talking about maybe some celebrities that like to show things and they show off. Some do it, some they are people pleaser, but they will hold camera, because they want to give to those who are in need, and they will say they are using that to show people that it's good to give. But people pleaser in different ways. What aspect of it are you? What have you seen? What Have you been burnt before with this people pleaser thing? Is it your parents? Have they actually used that to talk to you or your siblings? For me, my first daughter has told me a couple of times. But yeah, when she was about to go to uni, my eye clear because there are a couple of things I needed to get. Do you understand? And she said, "Mommy, do you see? You why friends? Your friends. This one that I'm like, we don't have to tell them. Anyone that knows and decides to want to help." And yeah, she before she got to that stage, she's been kind of one me a bit, one or two times, but I saw some couple of things that I thought, people are funny. It's not like you're expecting them that they should just go, but if they even show how do I say this? They should show concern. They won't. They will even pretend as if they can't see. And some of them will be asking you questions as if they didn't even know that so child is so age. So I thought, okay. So in some situation you will be forced to adjust your own maybe shoe size or fasten your seat belt and just face front. Like put the hair bud on. You don't want to hear anyone screaming until when they come to your face. Because sometimes I'm gonna say the truth, some of them don't come to me. It's because I can see, I could hear, and I will be the one to go and meet them to render the help. Some don't will not even come. Is that I'm that kind of a person. So it has now gotten to that state that okay, I want to block, I don't want to hear. So Beauty by Angie said, let me have my shower will be at the background. Okay. Um the love said for me is mostly trying to help families and friends, but some people would take advantage. Oh yeah, that's especially back home. I don't know. Maybe people that maybe we that are not in Nigeria. Yeah, people will get even the one that their house got burnt, and you find that the story they were telling you is a little bit different. Anita said, I've been there and realized it's not good to do that. And okay, Beauty by Angie. She said she's already Beauty by Angie said she's going to shower. Yeah. Hey, see man of prestige, is this well? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me. Hey, man of prestige is less busy for a few minutes, isn't it? Hey, F1 trophy. So meet man of prestige if you haven't. Anita and I think Beauty by Angie is the one that is not on the group there. D Love is there with him. Welcome, man of prestige. Nice to have you here. Anita says, "Hello, everyone." So I was talking about, people pleaser. That have you been in that position before? Have you been burnt before? Have you learned what are the benefits of being people pleaser? Some people do it to show off. Why some is just I think the life event has taught them to withdraw. So that's what we're discussing today. I didn't really plan this, just I was just free and I'm trying to try my new laptop also. I thought let me just bring something on and what did she say? For me it's mostly trying to help families and friends. Okay, I've actually done that. Yeah, man of prestige. Thank you. Thanks for coming. He said, hey everyone. Yes, people taking advantage of that is very true. Okay, so what are the disadvantages? Do you think we should stop? And D-Love is greeting our brother in the house. That's our coach. Every night he's coaching us. I can't wait to your video today. I am excited. I hope I won't sleep off. I'm at home today. I'm off today, so I'll be able to join maybe to the end. But I'm leaving very early tomorrow morning. But we'll meet there anyway. And okay, so it's D-Love, my sister. Yeah, so like I was saying, is there any what are the consequences? Do you think people should stop on this? They need to get burnt, they need to be taught a lesson. Sometimes when you tell a child not touch something and they decide to go and touch until when they see the consequence. That's when they will know the reason why you actually told them don't go there. So do you think people need to actually learn from experience themselves? Then, as in, they need to face the consequence rather than being told. I have been told a couple of times, but I would say I have seen a couple of things that is being done to me, or when some people will say something else behind and it will later come back to me. And I was like, oh, I was trying to help. I wasn't trying to show off. Or people will say, oh, isn't it you are the one, they call it Ojoanu, like you're the one that you always want to sympathize, you know. So, and I'll think, oh, it's not really like that. I had to just put myself in people's consideration, people's shoe, and just try to help in my little way. So if people are perceiving that in another way, I don't think it's right, but that's their own view. Anyway, they felt they're smart enough to use that to always milk you. Meanwhile, it's not as if I have much. You understand? I'm just managing myself. But it's not some people will even have, some will have, but they will always pretend that they don't have. They will want to get from you since they know you are the type that you would definitely drop something when they ask for help. And when we talk about the people from Nigeria, some of them will attack you when you talk about it, that, oh, maybe they ask for help. I know a lot of people in Nigeria. We have some people that they are well to do, better than us, that are not in Nigeria, but we also have some that they are struggling. Those that are home and they are doing well, they have nice cars, they travel like they are going to the toilet, but they're not helping the people at home. They use their own money to flaunt to other, the people struggling at home. What do we now say about those ones? Some will help just to flaunt, for them to know that, oh, I'm doing much better than you are. What do we say about that? I've forgotten to drop the link in case anyone want to join. I'm kind of new to this. God help me. And picky weaving. Okay. I really don't know that sign though. Okay. So Anita, what's that? Because it's not showing the sign here really. What's that? What's picking wavy? Oh, you mean you're waving? I get it now. Okay. Can you still hear me, please? Oh, this thing just went off. Let me try my phone. You can see me, yeah. You can hear me, okay. So let me just bring this out. See this out for you guys. Let's see. So one of the things I was told during when I was being, would I say being coached about, being people pleaser, is to learn to turn deaf head to people's would I say people's needs. It's not of course I don't, you're not rich, so you can't please everyone. People will always complain, so we always know that. So you learn to turn deaf ear to them, I know with that turning of deaf hair, it's not all the time you'll be able to do that, and it's not an instant thing. You have to teach yourself to do it, because if you get it done once, you think, oh, you've gotten over it. But some people will come with um I don't know, would I say deep stories? You will not have any choice. You will go back into that habit. So you need to learn to to turn deaf ears to people's stories, because they will always come with stories. If they don't come with touching stories, of course, it's not catchy to you. You just ignore them. So you learn to turn deaf ear to them. And they said you need to you need to let them know that you also have something going on. Also learn to have these are the trying to remember, these are the three things that I was told. You can try to invest in something that you're actually putting money into, that is going to get you busy. So you think of that, and you will decide that you won't be able to meet up with people's demand, because you want to face that thing. If you have let's say if it's your mortgage, for example, and if you fail to make payments in 1 month, what you're going to face is going to affect your credit rating instant massively, or something like that. And it helps you to be able to waive that off. If not, you will continue to dip your hand into your savings, and also learn to have a fixed account. The fixed account, I mean, that you can't just go in there and decide that you want to withdraw the money. So if you have a free she said, but now we're seeing you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So if you have a fixed account that that money is going in there, you have some people have maybe a month's notice. You have to give 28 days notice, depending on the package you have with your bank. You can't just go in there and just want to dip hand into the money to just want to give out. So if you have that kind of a thing, a fixed account, and you have something going on that you're investing your money in, is it will obviously make you to have a rethink. You would think twice before you dip your hand into your money and start giving out. Since you've been seen as a cash out person, no matter how, if you are in trouble or if you're in need of money, most of these people are not around to help. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should not help. Please help if when you can. We're just talking about, the consequences of, people pleaser, and how people perceive us, how people perceive you. I'm getting out of it. How people perceive people pleasers. Some instantly they already know that, oh, they know how to work things around you and to get money off you. And learn to say no. Learn to say no. I don't know how to say that no. I'll say, I'll get back to you. And I think some people will say, oh, just block that person. I watched one, I think on Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember, Sister B show, and someone was saying, oh, maybe it was last week or so. The guy was saying anybody that asks him for money, just block the person, except the person is asking for money to eat. And I thought to myself, yeah, that's another thing. But I'm wondering, would I be able to block? Some people do block. They will put the block button straight up. So when you come back, you'll be able to see them or get through to them again. I know Sister Bistro is at 6 o'clock and I want to watch as well. So any other point, but now we can see you. Okay. And I think when people keep coming, they will exhaust you. You will be so grumpy when you notice that you don't have much again and your family now has the need of money. Even some you're not able to tell maybe your partner how you spent the money, how you've been sending money home, or sending how you spent the money anyway, how the money was being cleared from your account. It's not as if somebody dupe you. It's not like you invest into a business that didn't work out. So those are the things that I know. But I was told to have a fixed account. I was told to learn to say no. I was also told to block my hair. It's not everything, every of their need that you will be able to listen to. So that's my own contribution on this topic. Like I said, I didn't really prepare for it. I was trying to test my new device as well. And if anyone has anything to say, please let me know. We have how many minutes more before? Anita said, sometimes people of past experience you vow not to help anymore. People of the past experience you vow not to help. Do you mean that they are going to come for help or what? Or because they've done something? Is that why you said you vowed not to help them anymore? That's Anita. From what you said, do you mean those people? Do you mean when they come back to ask for help, or what made you to vow not to help them anymore? Was that part? Is that part of what was helping you to stay away from being a people pleaser? People pleaser is not just about finance as well. Let's say, for example, I would say abroad. Some people, when their children were still very young, they know how to come and drop their children with you, and they will tell you they want to go to work. So it's not only about finance, like giving money or something. Some know how to use you. They know how to drop their children off, but when you are ready to go out, they are not available. So I've actually passed that stage, but those are the things I've actually experienced too before. Or when they want to attend a party, maybe evening one, night one, especially weekend. So they know how to drop their kids off. They will sleep over. You will be the one that will bait those children. Then I remember, yes, then you will do all those things. But because they know I'm not a party person, they tend to use that. So it's not just about finance. Some people just know how to use. They know they will obviously know your routine, so they know where to chip in their own needs. And D Love said, I agree they will exhaust you to that point. Okay. And Anita said, because some people come to lie to seek for help. I faced that one. Even someone told me that their house got burnt. And I actually fell for it. It was a few months later that my sister told me nothing happened, that I should have asked her. But I thought, would I need to ask people, is that true that they had so thing? People will tell you stories. And because some people will come to lie to get help. Yeah. Like I said, it's not only about money, really. Some people, they will use different method. They know your routine. They know where they can help use you. Maybe you're usually at home. They know your time of work. They know when to come in and when to ask for those help. Some is, can you help me to pick the children up all the time? They will not be available when you would need them. So sometimes it's not just about the finance. Even here in Bodo Yibotin that we're talking about, if we put the Nigerian people aside, but they know how to use it. Even if you want to go to the store, that's when they will tell you, grab so thing. It's good to help, but when you notice that this is the pattern of these people, you just have to learn how to maybe withdraw so that you don't put yourself in trouble. Okay. Um someone said to me, why you say, okay, somebody sent a message privately that self-doubt. I don't know what that means though, but I would think, is this that person is doubting that they will be able to say no? Is that person trying to say that they are not able to say no? I think if it's that, you have to train yourself to say no. Usually, like I said, when I've been told that, I would just say I'll get back to you. And sometimes I would just send a prayer that unfortunately I'm not able to help right now. Sometimes I will even promise another time that maybe so if it's in a month time, it's just that I try to meet up with the time frame I've given to get back to them so that it doesn't look like I'm ignoring them. So it's a work in progress. It's not easy. I know that it's not easy, but we'll get there. Okay, I hope I've explained that well, as in um the self-doubt. Okay, I want to say thank you. Hey yoga, I'm about to leave, but I think I can stay out 5-10 minutes more. I have a show I wanted to watch. Hi yoga, thanks for joining me. How are you? Hey, how are you? And D Love said for our Nigerian family member, it's mostly financial. Most of them will not even call to say hi. They only call when they need something. Yeah, yeah, they do. And those ones that are older than us. My elder sister, I'm sure she's gonna watch this. She's 10 years older than me, so I'm the last born for the family. She would treat me as if she's my mom. She will be talking to me as if I'm still that a little. Sometimes I have to remind her, like, uh-uh, like, and you should do this one. You're this one. Like, they don't want to put themselves in my position, but they feel maybe because you're here. And if you talk, they'll say, "Oh, is it because you're there?" Everything gets to them. I think, or they take the negative, they look into the negative side of wherever you're bringing. Once you say no, and I'm thinking, did they expect me to just say yes to everything they say? So sometimes when they drop a message, I don't read it. I will read it maybe in the evening or a day later, and she'll be telling me, Do you want to tell me you just saw the message?" As if, see, may God help us, especially those that are older than us. And where from our culture, this respect thing, you just have to find a way of presenting or responding to them in a polite way. Even the polite way, they still read meaning to it. So God help us. IZ is Zedra. Thanks for joining me. Okay. And with yoga search is fine, that's fine. So what we were talking about is about people pleaser. Like, have you been in that position before? Or have you been part of those people that like to please people, or people you like to use people? Some people are the people user, really. So is there any have you seen any situation like that? Has it happened to you before? How did you get out of it? Are you still into it? Did you seek for help? That's what we're discussing. Though I'm about to wrap up because of a show that I wanted to watch, but let's see if you have do you want to contribute to this? Izedra said it was God set me free. Oh, you have a story then. Do you want to tell us how God set you free? This thing we're talking about is not easy. Oh, I think I'll bring the things this thing. Maybe when I plan, give it enough time, then we can discuss much better. He said it was God that set. I think it's a ha. Yeah. He said it's Zandra. Sorry, I didn't mean to push out your name. Please give me the video a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, I know it's God. I know you meant God. So she said our culture in Africa likes to control. Yeah, they like to control. They're authoritative, the way they are going to present. Even they are the one in need. They felt Maybe they felt they need to command you, and all you need to do is just go, just keep moving like a zombie and get that thing done. They don't like you to question them. You know how we were brought up that, when our parents are talking or an elder is talking to you, you are not allowed to look into their face. Meanwhile, in abroad, you need to look into their face. If not, they feel you're not confident enough or you're lying. So it's a two different thing. How you switch when you now even see you want to show respect, but at work, or if you're dealing with every other person out here, you want to look into you want them to see that you're confident of what you're talking about. But back home, you dare not. I remember then when our dad is talking to us, you most of the time you're looking at the floor. But when they're angry, they will be telling you, "Are you not the one I'm talking to? You're not like you will be wondering if I look at you, they'll say, look at the way this person is looking into my eyes. And if you don't, they will cut it as well. So we have serious Nigerian training culture. You just have to keep switching when you see another person, or when you go to another country, you have to switch your culture to theirs. Just try to mend it, so that you don't fall into you don't fall out of place. Anita said is still here. Okay, I'm still here. Was cooking. Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you. I will soon be leaving anyway. And Izedra says, so though it may look like disrespect to them, we have to take our stand of truth. My sister, that stand of truth, how we're doing it is the thing. Sometimes you do it once and you can't really, when they come back again, you just have to succumb. But it's actually good to take a stand. Thank you. Okay, Beauty by Angie says she's still here. I know you said you're going to the shower. And Zedra said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. To say that no, how do you feel? Does it not it sounds somehow, Sometimes before I say the no, I'll be wondering. Sometimes I even pray. I'm telling you, depending on some people, are like, hey, I don't know how this person will see me. Maybe this person will think I don't want them to progress. I'll say, but God sees my heart. But but some of them that have heard something later, I thought, oh, why did I actually put myself in that position? I was just the one disturbing myself. So yes, it's good to stand on your words. If you say you don't have, you don't have. Me, I will tell some I don't have, but I will end up still going to go and put something in. So they know you still have a little. That's what my husband would tell me, like, yeah, Shebi, you say you don't have. Then why do you still go back? And it's not everything you'll be saying, oh, I think it's juju. It's not juju. It's not juju. You just have to train yourself to say, no, you don't have, you don't have. Sister Uju, welcome. So I no longer care about how I feel as long as my truth is to please God, not trust traffic trust what? Tradition. Okay. Tradition. Well, like you said, if you're bold enough, or you've trained yourself to say that no. Some of the no's, depending on what their needs are, especially maybe the parents are home when they are sick, or not, right now that they're having naira issue as well. It's difficult for them to get cash. Even the money you sent, some of them can't take it because of the naira note issue that is going on. People have to use money to buy money. I've not even heard of that before, but Nigeria happens to them. So yeah, I figured that out, that you meant tradition. I'm sorry about the way I actually pronounce it. I am off soon too. No problem. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Sister Uju, I'm just about to go. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to also watch a channel and also give my son something to eat before I join the show. Thanks for joining me. God bless you. I will close here. I didn't really plan it, so that's why I didn't have you didn't see. Maybe you saw the 10 minutes notification. So sorry about that as well. And I appreciate you joining me as well. God bless you. Thank you, Zandra. Bye. Bye. Bye, Zandra. Bye, everyone. Bye, Anita. Bye, D Love. God bless you. Thanks for coming.